Hi guys, okay, so the first thing I'm making is the mac and cheese breadstick. So first you're going to need a can of pizza dough, and I use thin crust, but you can use regular crust, and you'll need frozen Stouffer's mac and cheese. You're going to want to start out by cutting your pizza dough into eighths. So what I did was cut it in half and then cut the halves in halves and then cut those in halves, which is the easiest way if that makes sense. So you're just going to want to set the pizza dough to the side and then go on to start cutting your mac and cheese. It was really hard to cut, so I'd recommend getting the knife warm with hot water first and then cut it. Then you're going to want to get a cookie sheet or any pan really that you can put in the oven and spray it and put tin foil on it. And then you're going to want to start rolling up your breadsticks in mac and cheese. So I basically just rolled it around the mac and cheese stick. It's really, really easy. But you want to cover as much of the mac and cheese as you can so it doesn't ooze out all over the pan. Next, you're going to need Parmesan cheese, olive oil, and Italian seasoning. And what you're going to do is just rub the olive oil all over all the breadsticks and then sprinkle on the cheese and Italian seasoning. Then you're going to want to place these in the oven for 20 minutes at 400 degrees. Then I went ahead and placed all these on a plate. You don't have to do this, but I just did it because it looks a lot better than the pan because there's cheese all over the pan. So this is what they look like when they come out of the oven. They literally look so good and they taste so good too.
Hey guys, okay, so I finished these. Look how good they look. I'm so excited to try these. Oh my gosh, those are so good. These are so good. I highly recommend these. These are seriously so good. Okay, so I would literally give those a 10 out of 10. They are so good. I have them all right there. I ate 2 though, and I really think you guys should all make them.
Okay, so the ingredients you'll need for this are 6 Granny Smith apples, flour, lemon juice, brown sugar, normal sugar, cinnamon rolls, and butter. Okay, so the first thing you're going to want to do is take the cinnamon rolls and press them down into your pie pan to make a crust for your pie. I went ahead and took the last cinnamon roll and just placed it in all the little gaps around the edge of the pan. Okay, so once you finish the pie crust, you're going to just want to set that to the side and then start peeling all your apples. I ended up peeling too many. I only needed 4 apples, but I peeled 6. So only peel 4 apples. Then you're gonna wanna start cutting all your apples into slices. I did cut mine a little bit too big because my pie crust and the top was done, but the apples were still a little bit hard, so I would cut them a little bit smaller than what I did, but not too small because you don't want them mushy. Next, you're going to want to put your lemon juice on your apples, and this video didn't have a recipe connected with measurements, so I just did like a teaspoon of lemon juice, a tablespoon of cinnamon, and then 5 tablespoons of white sugar. Then you're going to want to mix all that together. I just use my hands because you want to make sure that the cinnamon and the sugar evenly gets on all the apples. The next step is to make the topping that goes on top of the apples. So you're going to need 1 cup of flour, 1 cup of brown sugar, and 1 stick of butter. Using your hands, you're just going to want to mix this all together till it's evenly incorporated with each other. The next step is to crack an egg and then add a little bit of water to make an egg wash for your pie crust. So I basically just added a splash of water to the egg and then whisked it all together. Then you're going to want to go ahead and add all your apples, but I actually cut way too many apples than I needed. You only need about 4 for this recipe, but I cut up like 6, so that's why I still have some left in the bowl. And the last step is just to add the topping mixture on top of your apples. And then you're going to want to add this to your preheated oven that's set to 400 degrees and bake this for about 45 minutes. So this is what it looks like when it comes out of the oven. Also, I drizzled the cinnamon roll icing on top, but I just forgot to show a clip of it.
Hey guys, okay, so I'm back and I'm gonna try the apple pie. It had to cook for like a while because it's like apples, obviously. So I'm gonna try that now. Let me show you what it looks like. Look, it's amazing. Oh my gosh, that's so good. I highly recommend that. It's really good. It does take a lot of time, but it's worth it. I mean, any pie takes a lot of time because you have to slice and peel the apples, but that's really good.